Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this new series of Surviving Mars. So this is one of the games I sort of play in my free time, and I thought, as a filler for while I'm away, why don't I put some episodes of this together for people to enjoy while I'm away? So if you don't know what Surviving Mars is, it's, it's basically SimCity on Mars. So you colonize Mars, you can terraform it, go underground, visit asteroids, do all sorts of fun stuff. So yeah, I'll just quickly run through how I've set up for this game, for this playthrough. So our mission sponsor is Europe. So we get 6 billion in funding and 2 rockets and 100 starting applicants. Research per day is 400, which can vary dependent on the sponsor, and the rare metals price of 22 million. So they are allowed the RC Seeker, which is a variation on the main RC drone, so it's a commander that works as a sensor tower while stationary, and the Logi Lab, which is a lab outside of the building and reduces the cost of biotech and physics tech. So you gain 5 extra starting technologies and gain funding every time a technology is researched, and double if it's a breakthrough, which is really kind of cool. For the commander profile, I'm going for Inventor. So drones gradually optimize to work and construct faster until SO 100, and a bonus tech of autonomous hubs so that drone hubs no longer require power or maintenance. So this is great for setting up sort of isolated units. Logo is just Europe. I'll keep the mystery at random. There'll be 3 rival colonies, and the game rules I will have in play are active plate tectonics. So in the caves, the cave-ins are like seemingly every 5 minutes, and hunger, so that I cannot import any food from Earth. I've either got to produce it on Mars or, well, trade it with other people who have produced on Mars. So we're gonna rename the colony, and we're gonna go with my classic DP Industries. We'll say Colony. Oh, is that Colony 1? There we go. Next, right. So we're gonna sort out our rocket. So for prefab buildings, things we will take with us that we'll have immediate access to: a fuel refinery and a moisture evaporator, so we can send the rocket back. Stirling generator for power. That's fine. The rocket's full, so we've got the Seeker, which will be useful for early disasters, and the Explorer for anomalies and science. We'll have 2 drones, two extra drones for collecting resources, and then we'll take 10 polymers, 15 machine parts, and 10 electronics, and 2 orbital probes for some quick and easy deep scan. We'll stick with Vega 1, I guess, as the rocket as well. So this is where you get to determine where you want to land. So you left click on the planet's surface and you can literally go wherever you want. As you can see on the left, you've got the latitude and longitude, altitude, mean temperature, topography, and then the threats. So 1 being the lowest, 4 being like maximum, and same for resources. Well, that'd be quite good for resources. But I think I have an area in mind. If I can just about get it right. Oh no, might be easy if I just do this. So I think I want 58 south, 146 east. So you know we're pretty much on the South Pole. We've got an okay spread of materials and a mix-up of threats. So without further ado, with a difficulty challenge of 525%, let's get going. Welcome to Mars. So, Mission Control Log 1. Welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Blah, blah, blah. So this is Mars. Well, a small area of it. Just get rid of all of that. So my goal in this is to see how much terraforming I can do before Sol 200, so like day 200. And I'm going to try and be as optimal as possible and try and get all of that sorted. Because that is my challenge, as you can probably guess by the thumbnail, right? So I can see up here, that's an underground entrance, as it says in the little tooltip. There's one here as well with some metals, some low yield concrete, low yield water. So I'm just going to zoom out. Just going to use the probe. Metals and concrete, metals and concrete. Double science. That is good. And nothing there, unfortunately. 2 anomalies. What's that? 459 and high. So ideally I'm going to want like my first dome between these, because I'll get a 30% science boost. Rocket wise, I think here. I think all those materials are in range of the rocket. I'm actually going to move it over a bit because I want to build like a landing pad and stuff. So bring that down, and I'm just going to start area scanning. So it looks for materials in the ground that would be useful to me. Although doing the non-buildable ones with low buildable areas, not great. And then, right, onto science. I'll let that finish because it's 77% done. And we will try and boost transport. It's not that we have any. I've got amplify and subsurface heaters. Oh, drone swarm. Yes. Drone swarm is great. And we will eventually need a farm. As well as boosting hydroscopic vaporators. Also great. So, as we've got rival colonies, we'll all be competing to earn these, which will grant us a research boost. You know, for those, obviously, that haven't seen the game before. So, scanning an anomaly, launching a rocket, they get you little boosts, which is nice. And then, mission profile, because of who I am, I have 5 goals. So, this one I'll get very quickly, because all the research options start cheap and then become expensive. Some of the others, they'll be a bit further down the line, especially generate 10,000 research per sol. So, let's get to it. Well, before I unpause, just so that happens straight away. Maybe that's a bit far, actually. There we go. Right. So we get our, playing the double speed for now, our explorer, get them researching. Does that have 1 drone assigned to it? No, yes it does, it has 4 actually. Right, make sure they're all assigned to that. So when the rocket takes off, it's no worries. So, I'm going to want to get the fuel refinery up and running as soon as possible. So anything outside of there will be fine. I'm going to pop that there. And then it needs water. So we'll pop that down. And because of inevitable dust storms, when this will start working, I'll need a water tower for storing water. But I'll also need power, obviously. So my first instance of power, yeah, I'll put it there, and then we'll just draw a cable in like that. And we're going to need to draw some pipes in. That should cover the lot. We've got metals just scattered around, so these will help with building the cables and the pipes. So this anomaly will be for the underground, and we don't want to go into it yet.
Milestone achieved.
So in scanning the entrance to the underground, it gave us a research boost because we scanned an anomaly which helped us finish the low G shaft tunneling, which allows us to build the elevator to get underground. So we did discover a deep pit that connects to a network of caverns and lava tubes. Initial scans saw odd readings. The pit is big enough to send one RC Explorer down. However, it's a one-way trip. What should we do? We're not going to send it down yet. We're going to research the elevator instead, which is in fact what we've where is it? We've already done. And we'll put down another one of those. Yep, I know how the build menu works. So this drone, we take gathering metal so it can build this tower. And then in the meantime, to get this rocket back as soon as possible, we're going to work on refueling. So we may... Well, that's going to be pretty useful, to be honest. I'm already going to start rearranging things. Ah, yes. We're also going to outsource. So we've got $4 billion in the bank. So we're going to outsource 5,000 research for $1 billion. Because we've got the money to do so. And because when we research things, it nets us money. It's a win-win. So the power draw of that is 5. The power draw of that is 5. This, when it's closed, only does 10. That also needs 2 power. So for the moment, we've got to run with that open. So I will just pop a solar panel in there.
The rover manipulators held the silver white mineral up to the camera just as the chemical analysis came through. We found tellurium.
In a moment, the chief engineer at Mission Control was at the comm station urging instructions to the RC Explorer on how to handle and analyze the discovery. It was amusing to watch the almost childlike excitement in the eyes of the experts. Nice new metals. The addition of tellurium to iron alloys allows them to better perform in both areas. Reduces the cost of robotics tech by 10%. That's a nice one to get really early on. Right, so now unfortunately this has nothing to do until some more areas are scanned. Oh, there's another... Oh. So we can flatten that out. I want to try and keep the terrain changes as minimal as possible. But to get in all 3 of those would be tasty. And what I'm going to do is stick a metals depot there, because I'll then put this guy nearby and they'll collect that, and then I'll have them bring the materials over.
Research complete.
Drone swarm done. One of our scientists has just reanalyzed the scan data and found traces of resource deposits that you didn't know existed. The data seems correct, but our equipment wasn't calibrated to detect the sites. You congratulate your colleagues for the discovery and decide upon further courses of action. In effect, you've gained several new deposits near the colony. So, with the commander profile not astrogeologist, we can correct the search patterns to gain a discount on the deep scanning tech. Improved drilling tech reveals deep water and deep metal extraction. And immediately exploit the new deposits. Additional resources in all new deposits. I think we'll go for option number 3. Because that's just benefiting one thing. That stuff we're not going to be able to do yet. Whereas this is good for longevity. And since I've added a concrete extractor, them's the words, and plugged in 2 batteries, and we're just prepping a landing pad, and we've put down the blueprint for the elevator. Alright, so we're gonna bring that over here.
Sector scanned.
Right, and then just because there's metals here that aren't being collected, so we just shimmy that, and we'll turn off the metals and concrete hosting and the fuel on that site. Low water. Oh dear. That doesn't seem... Because, I mean, that produces 1. That consumes 1. So these will charge steadily with our excess power. So they'll aid the system during the night, obviously when the solar panel's not working. Take a look far out. So what I've done here is put down a blueprint for flattening the land, which will be done in time. As well as the one I will put through here. To which I'll try and keep it from disturbing the land too much.
Sector scanned.
We'll do that. Have a nice little bend in it. Okay, more metals down here. That's nice. Right, we can apply that. Means over time, that will slowly build up. With a nice excess. Ah, the landing pad is being constructed. The rocket already has 23 fuel. What I kind of want is more of these. Fuel compression, that's rocket cargo space. Yeah, I need more engineering tech. Because there is one research which will reduce the amount of fuel needed down to 30. So we will work on that as we clear up. I suppose I could move that a bit further down. Because this hex is the service area. So the drones will service everything here, which does actually include the rocket. So that's not a bad spot, to be honest. Right, so we've now got metals there. We've got a concrete. Two water. Very high. Oh, that is so good. 20,000 water and a very high.
Resources are low.
For that amount, it's normally deep. So that's great. We've got that for later on. We'll whip that concrete out of the ground in no time. But at the minute, it's just, you know, getting everything started up. We could aim for this as an early milestone. We have the metals, we would just be waiting on the concrete, but the concrete isn't going into anything else right now. Blocking objects, I presume, is me. But we can put that there because we'll just demolish it afterwards. It would just be for a cheeky research boost. That's gonna need a dumping ground. I do prefer this model, so you can click on the building and then there's the little like paintbrush. So there's this, I think this is the base game one, which is pretty cool. It sends out this like tiller rotavator. But I prefer this, the more crane type contraption. In here you can turn off when it works and when it doesn't work. So, you know, if you want to save power during the night because you don't have the solar support, hit that and it won't work from the hours of 10 till 6. Well, 2200 to 0600. 10 till 6 is not quite right because it's not a 24-hour day. I think it's 26. Right, so that's at 35. Let's have another. That's the one we want. Get that to the top of the list. Because they'll just unload excess fuel. They've just picked up on a mistake I've made, which is going to cost me quite a lot in the zero amount of polymers I've got, where I've placed these batteries inside the influence area of this rocket. So when the rocket takes off, these will all be dusted. So I was looking for placing some more power gen, just to help with said batteries, so I can keep the Stirling generator closed. Because when it's open, the need to provide maintenance increases dramatically. And I've also built another sensor tower. Right, so what's this gonna cost? Oh yeah, we don't have... That means we have the machine parts. I suppose I would need a cable as well. Put power in that bad boy.
Sector scanned. Research
Right.
complete.
So now they're going to start unloading that. It was one off being done as well. That should, yeah, that links up. So the upside of not using the big white power lines is that these all connect, you know, adjacent buildings connect to each other, which is fine, so you'll never get a power leak. But, you know, if a meteor was to come in, it'd probably destroy the slot all in one go, so, you know, trade-offs. Hey, my dome's being built. Just in time for me to, well, bin it. So we'll get ready to do that as we finish.
Milestone achieved.
Right, we don't need that now. Constructed on, bonus 500.
Research complete.
Fuel compression's done. Hey, an anomaly. There we go. So anything with like the yellow and blue, sciencey. Right, so when that is ready to go, we'll send that because that'll be another milestone.
Milestone achieved.
Oh, these are going to get dusted. Yep. Oh, we gain. Oh, there is some polymers somewhere. Oh, we've got 4 there. Plus, actually, that symbol just means there's no drone controller nearby, so it's nothing to fuss about. Right, resourcing, outsourcing is about to run out. Large water tank, yeah, we don't really need that yet. I'm going to want that. We'll want those for when we're down the stairs. Amplify, not urgent, but the physics tech will be useful. Don't want micro G landers because it'll start to send... We'll start to actually get asteroids, and we're not in a position to be doing that yet. So for now, I'll just queue up these 2 physics techs. And the drones will tidy up these resources back onto the resource pads. Outsourcing's 42. There we go. Right. So I'm going to pop that on again. So we put it on at 4 when we had 4 billion. So we went down to 3. And we're back to 4.2. So, you know, good times. It's a nice circle. We're going to add Explorer AI so that our explorers generate 100 extra research, which is always good. Right, so they're okay, they're okay. I can start working on this. Do I want to? No, not yet.
Sector scanned.
Is that so we've got 2 decent concrete and a metal and a vista. That's okay out there. Oh, we've got some metals on the ground. So send, pop down one of those. Right, they're still collecting. So 7 and 13. So it'll take them a little while to clear. Oh yeah, oxygen's low. I'm not producing oxygen. Stored energy lasts 19 hours, so I'm not going to run out because the solar panels will charge whatever is lost during the night from this working alongside this. So fuel, we've already got 35 fuel left over.
Complete.
G drives. Right, so now our drones move quicker. And once we've done that, going to do this mining project. Well, it's not really mining, it's just shifting things around. So that when we need to, our explorer can get out into the larger open area. 7, I'll just do those.
Sector scanned.
22 surface metals. That'll be up there. Was actually I might as well put that there, and then creating future work for myself is what I'm doing. That's going to need repairing soon. Oh, that's done actually, so not a problem. So that can go back to there, because you got these little storage areas that will eventually clog up. Right, so I think I'm going to bring a supply rocket. So what I'm going to want is a transport, for which I will add that. I will just give ourselves a little boost in some materials, and then in prefabs, another refinery and vaporator, just so I can get lots of fuel built up. And I think, yeah, a drone hub. And just some more drones. Yeah, just some more drones. Round it down to 2 billion. And we'll launch it. So that rocket will come down and land on this launch pad. So it means the surrounding items won't be dusted, which is nice.
Resources are low.
Oh, resources are low. Look at this. Look at this big lad.
Complete.
So the thing's huge. Extractor amplification is done. Not that I need to worry about really upgrading anything at this point, especially with just 2 polymers. What are we looking like? Concrete is 54, 31. Because quite early on, to just do that, it's plus 10 energy consumption. Which is, yeah, not a shoddy amount. Rocket is nearly halfway. I think I will start to upgrade that now. Shimmy that to there. Ooh, not quite close enough to cover both ends, but once I get a drone hub down, when the rocket gets here, that will be fine. Oh, ooh, can't service it, but can reach the output. Oh, that's annoying. Nothing gained. Oh, we've got this though. 20,000 metals. So we'll start to put the resources in there. Then we can send things down properly, and we can get them back, and we can transport resources. So what have we got? 56. Okay, we can. Oh, we've got 58 in total. But, we can nearly do it all. And the rockets here, that's got more drones, and it'll have a bigger coverage than the Seeker. And we've got our early disaster warning of nearly 2 days, because we have 3 working sensor towers. Subsurface heaters, that'll be fine. Ooh, autonomous sensors, good to have. Great to have, actually. So it means they don't cost power when they don't need the maintenance anymore. So it'd just be 1 electronic and, what is it, like one electronic and 1 metal to build them? Yeah. And then they will just run until they are destroyed. Taking their time doing this. Ah. Any minute now. You want to tell me you can land? Ah, it normally flashes. Interesting. there we go. Right, so we can create some transport routes, although it's kind of dark. Take resources from there, bring them in here, which means we don't need those. But we'll do that job. And I'm going to hang fire on actually building the drone hub, because there's a tech which... Oh no, it's that one actually. Drone hubs are constructed with 2 additional drone... Yeah, so we can actually put the drone hub down now. There's a rare metals deposit just there. Because some of this will end up being reformatted. Whereabouts do I want to put it? That blocking. That'll do. Got a little bit of coverage, of everything. So that has utmost, although actually it doesn't have maintenance and stuff, so that's fine. Then in addition to what we already have, see, because I've done it all compact and tidy, though with the we can rebuild these, it's fine. Explorer AI, so we're getting more research per day now. Right, so back into production. Oh, we're gonna have to wait for these to be cleared. We'll just double up next to what we've already got, or at least try to. Life support for our evaporator, popping it in there, and of course it will need some power. And then I think... bloody thing's always in the way. Just a nice array of solar panels. We'll find another section of resources for you to gather for us. Need that. No. So we don't need that. Sweet, so that's up and running. We just need to connect it to the grid. Like so.
Meteor shower incoming.
Excellent. We don't have any meteor defense lasers.
Anomaly found.
So we are now in the underground, where it is very dark. And yeah, we get cave-ins. So we'll leave that there. We'll get a little notification in the corner whenever we get something. The meteor shower will generate some science as well. Yeah, I'll upgrade that one as well. Production is 1.7, demand is 2. Ooh. But, as you can see here by the little marker, like in old kettles, the water tower has got some juice. I'm going to see, can we do any of these? Ideally, obviously ones that take drones. Project Babylon. Requires 5 drones, 12 hours, outcome unknown. Okay, we'll see if there's anything else first. That requires people. That requires... Oh, there's just that one. Off we go then. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so we've got a bit of an over... yeah, maybe I should have... put my drone hub a bit further away. So this can also control drones as much as the drone hub.
Research complete.
Speaking of drone hub, that's done. Yep, that's like cookie cutter technology research from being down there. Ah, now we get SETI projects. Not that I have the materials, but I could bring them in.
Resources are low.
So power will run out in 6 hours. So perhaps I should build another battery or two. Move that. Oasis. No spectrographic traces of water could prepare us for this breathtaking sight. Amidst the red dunes, a tiny pond of liquid water was shimmering under the bleak sun. We rubbed our eyes, but no, we weren't seeing mirages. By some weird quirk of physics, the tiny pond was there, right before our eyes. After the initial excitement has passed, we need to make an important decision. Extract the water and conduct research for 4,000 flat research. Or gain 50 tourist applicants. I wish I knew how much tech was queued up.
Research complete.
Yeah,
No
no.
active research.
So I've probably lost a bit there from not having everything queued up. Right. That's 2,000. That's 2,000 actually. Still sort of grabbing cheap techs to generate that extra money. You see we're back up over 3 billion. Right, we've got some more batteries being built, so we'll be able to store more power.
Research complete.
Oh, right, let's have a look downstairs.
Resources are low.
Anomaly analyzed. Our rover stumbled across a slew of resources. Upon closer inspection, they seem to have originated from the Martian surface and have found their way to the underground through a series of cracks and fractures. While the coincidence is staggering, we will reap the benefits. Oh, yeah. Fuel. Amazingly, we have fuel. So fuel, electronics, and polymers. That is excellent. Right, so we're gonna transport cargo. So in the underground, we want a minimum of 2 drones. I'm going to say upstairs, we're going to want a minimum of 20 polymers. Let's say 20 machine parts. That's 30 deck. That's 30. And we're going to want all the fuel. So we'll just pop that. I'm just going to put it to 200. Not until later will we need that down there. And what else is down here? Electronics. There we go. Let's put that up to 50. So that'll start doing some business. Drones will start shifting the resources. What I'm just going to do, put down a few storage depots. Oh, the fact that that's right there is a bit of a pain in the backside. In case we find any more things, food, rare metals, we'll need exotic minerals, and then we'll start putting some bits on the other side. Drones will take care of it. Machine parts. Just so you can have everything nicely arranged. Because it's so dark down here, you've got to, you got to build lights, which I think we've done the tech for.
Anomaly found.
And you get sciences. Meteor storm. Oh, it's still in 18 hours. Heavy drone load. Low, medium, heavy. So they got 2 drones. But that's fine. Oh, it's because they're doing this. Not exactly sure. Where are they taking It's taking the waste rock all the way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no wonder the drone load is heavy. Oh no! A dust devil has taken out my transport. So we will come and rescue that. The rocket's not flashing when it's back, which is a bit annoying. Yep, 5 drones. What exactly did it bring back? I don't know, I must have missed that. For the drones. Extra charging points. So they'll crack on with that. 100. Oh, God, can we actually do this? I think we can. Send expedition.
Resources are low.
We got 16
Meteor shower incoming.
and 18. No, we can't. But I could bring in some more resources to help us do it. Or maybe... maybe not quite yet. We're way off being able to do that. We could make it rain. But if we make it rain on our site, then it's bad times. Right, you continue to harvest those resources again. You can come over there and do that. 6. Right. Ooh, I've run out of power. Oh dear. So I've not enough power to run things during the day. Oh, yes I do. Just. Well, in that case, we're going to invest in wind. Elevation boost 69%, which is nice. And pop that down. Right, that project's done. That's oh no. This is going on for like 2 days and could migrate onto my colony. Right, you need to return to Earth. Oh, anomaly analyzed. We found 20 exotic minerals. Nice. Hopefully while I'm down here doing this. So this is a passage that needs clearing later on. The same here. Yeah, we can build a light tripod. We'll do so like that. Oh, this is good though. It's providing some bonus materials. As long as they don't hit us in the face.
Sector scan.
What do you do, you crazy drone? Scaring the life out of me doing that. Right, so that's 9 and 7, so I can gather those bits. That's quite it's fortunate and unfortunate that the meteor storm is happening right on top of us. Okay, spread into east. Air quotes east. Wind turbines are up and running. So we're now at night, we're on +7. So that's going to recharge the batteries nicely. That should continue to pull resources from down below.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly. We found it because we put up a light. How good's that? While searching in the Martian underground, we've uncovered a device of unknown origin. The purpose of the device eludes us for now, but the initial evaluations indicate it is not made by human hands. But what excites our engineers the most is that it appears to be part of something bigger. It's receiving a signal from somewhere else, but the transmissions are getting weaker. If we hurry, we can trace the source, but there's no guarantee we can trace it in time. Our scientists and engineers are discussing amongst each other how we should move forward. There is only one thing they all agree on. The discovery is monumental and can change the future of our life on Mars. We should reverse engineer the device and learn as much as possible. The discovery is not just ours, it needs to be shared with all of humanity, which 40 scientists look at a temporary anomaly. I think I'm going to go with the top one.
Research complete.
There will be many more things. Oh. We don't need automated storage yet. Earth Mars Initiative, yes. Outsource, yes. Oh, Underground Dome is done. Nice. Wait, did I pick that one? 3D printed, so robotics, bigger storage is always useful. Polymer blades. New crops. So that's down there, and then up top. Yeah, we're just continuing to move resources up and down. The field thing is nearly full already. That's great. So yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it for part one. So we've got a colony. Well, I think technically we haven't planted anything, so we haven't technically colonized yet, but we've got wheels on the ground, and we're making our way there. So I want to thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, even if you've never played or don't intend to, you know, if you've enjoyed it, leave a like on the video. Let me know down below, and have a great day.